Hello, I'm Kirby Dolak, Video Production Supervisor for LCTV. Watson Drops is a public affairs program that provides Littleton residents with insights and information from the Littleton Electric Light and Water Department, LELWD. We're here today with Connor Reardon, LELWD's Energy Efficiency Engineer. Connor, I got to say, that's a pretty impressive title. Can you please explain what your job at LELWD is and your role with electric vehicles?
Yeah, of course, and thank you for having me here. So what I do is I'm responsible for leading and growing all the energy efficiency programs, and electric vehicles tie into that, and we actually just launched our new EV program as of last year.
Why is LELWD buying hybrid and totally electric cars to start with?
Yeah, so as we see a rise in the adoption of EVs, we want to take a lead role, and we just purchased a Chevy Bolt. So this is our first all-electric vehicle, which is nice. And yeah, so we just want to kind of set an example.
Right. So will this new vehicle be put into regular service for the staff and employees down there at the Light and Water Department?
Yeah, of course. Yep. So this car has a range of 259 miles per charge. So what we want to do too is we want to have that out there as much as possible so people can see it and really say, oh, look, like, we have an electric vehicle, and that will kind of start the whole dialogue with with EVs.
Right. Since the program's tagline is LELWD drives electric, because I saw it in the bumper on the back of the new vehicle, is there a stated department strategy or goal to convert a portion of the fleet you guys down there to hybrid or all electric?
One of the reasons why is that's kind of like our EV program's kind of catchphrase. Mm-hmm. And part of being a green community, as Littleton is, part of that is that we kind of purchase new and efficient vehicles when we replace part of our fleets. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of a way that we're going to be moving forward.
Great, great. So you guys are understanding what's happening out there, and you're following along with that. Yep. Good. So are there any state or federal mandates or rebates or discounts or defined targets, for instance, for having a certain portion of your fleet vehicles that are powered by renewable energy?
I know with our new purchase of this vehicle that we just did, Mass DEP has done a great job in helping different entities purchase new EVs. So a part of that, we participated in their Mass EVIP program. So we got a grant that helped purchase the EV.
Can residents do a test drive of that new vehicle down there to compare what the features are? I know when we bought a hybrid, it was a real difference as far as the gas pedal from the electric model, or the gas model, I should say. So is that going to be something that the residents could do?
I'm not sure if our insurance would cover that, really.
Oh, okay.
But as part of our new EV program, we do hope to host ride and drive events. Mm-hmm. And also, we have a few EV specialists who actually make sure that the local dealerships have EVs on the lot, so customers can test drive there if they're interested.
Excellent. For residents thinking about going electric, what information does LELWD have? I know when I went up to the website, I was really surprised at how easy it was to find the information. But what process would you recommend residents follow to get all the information they need, not only about the vehicles, but about rebates, about, well, everything actually about electric vehicles?
Yeah, so we actually just launched a new website that's all for EVs. Mm-hmm. So there's news, there's blogs, we have a lot of education on all different aspects of EVs. So that is accessible through our website. Mm-hmm. And we have EV specialists that people can contact as a great resource. They're with E&E, who's Energy New England. Mm-hmm. And they're a great resource. They're very knowledgeable, and we definitely encourage people to reach out to them.
There's information there on the website, and we'll post the link so that people can see it. It's a pretty nice little website. People can get information so that they can actually understand what the difference is between the gas vehicles and the electric vehicles.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Good. Where can electric car customers plug in their vehicles in Littleton? Are there special benefits or rates for residents who are LELWD customers who are thinking about or may already own electric plug-in vehicles. Let's start with that, and we have a couple more questions too.
Yeah, of course. So we have 4 public charging stations around town. There's 2 at Acton Toyota on Great Road. There's 1 at the Town Hall, and then the other one is at our office, which is on 39 Air Road. And residents of Littleton and Boxborough, if they register their EV with us, they can charge there for free. And non-residents, they would pay 12 cents per kilowatt hour. And then 30 minutes after their car is completely charged, there's a $2 fee per hour. And that is really to get people to move their car, which would allow the spots to open up.
You're basically allowing Littleton residents a free pass to charge their electric vehicles. That's fantastic.
Yeah, yep. That's kind of a promotional thing that we kind of implemented to help get people to know about our EV program and to let them know what we offer.
You obviously have to get the data back on who's charging when. Based on that kind of information, are you folks thinking about increasing the number of charging stations?
Yeah, so we hope to do, but that really depends on the adoption rate of EVs and also the performance of these chargers. So that's kind of why we ask people to let us know if they have an EV, so we know, how many people in town have an EV. So if there is need for another charger, we can explore that.
Do you're the person then lead to reach out to?
Yeah.
Excellent,
Yeah,
excellent.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, how does a resident go about getting a charger at their home? Are there different types of chargers, and are some of the better on electric usage and cost than others?
Yeah, so that's actually a good point. So there's 3 different levels. The first one is level 1. That charges at a 120 volt, which is just your regular household outlet. That charges about 3 to 6 miles per hour. So it's a very slow charge. So that's good if you have like a hybrid or a small battery. Then the best option, I think, is the level 2. So this charges at 240 volts, and that puts on about 70 miles of range per hour. And that's per hour of when you charge. And that is what we offer a rebate on, which we'll touch on in a bit. And then the third one is level 3, or DC fast charging. That can add hundreds of miles of range per hour. And that's what you kind of see on the highways and
the interstates, things like that.
Yeah, so that's much more commercial.
So the ones that we have here in Littleton, are they L3s or
Those
2s?
Those are level 2s.
Okay.
Yep, level 2s.
Okay, I was just curious because I always see a Tesla, for instance, sitting over here at the library getting charged up in the evening hours, and it's just like,
awesome.
Okay, is he a Littleton resident or not?
Yep, awesome, yeah.
Now, we know that LELWD hosted an EV event last summer, and it was attended by Littleton and Boxborough electric and hybrid car owners. Tell me about the event. I was there, but it was something special.
Yeah, it was great. We actually had a big turnout, which was great, and it was really good because we got together our EV owners in town into one place. So that was good because that kind of got the EV discussion happening, and people could meet people, which was great. And for us, we really wanted to let people know what we're launching for the new EV program. That was kind of our kickoff event. So that was a great event. And
I remember there were some dignitaries that were there actually from Energy New England, but there was also a state legislator, I believe.
Yeah, there was, yep. Senator Eldridge was there. There were some folks from Energy New England that was there. Both Ryan and Nina were there, which was great.
The town administrators from Littleton and Boxborough, right?
Yep, exactly, yep. So it was a really good event, and we'll probably have one again. I'm not sure when. But.
So what does Senator Eldridge, I'm taking a little bit of aside here, but
Sure, yeah.
what has he been doing to help with electric vehicles here, at least in our neck of the woods or Massachusetts?
So he's shown great support, which is great. And Energy New England presented him with a EV award type of thing.
That's right, I remember it now.
Yeah, yep, which was good.
Excellent,
So, yeah,
excellent,
yeah.
excellent. Okay. We want to thank Connor Reardon, the LELWD Energy Efficiency Engineer, now that I know what it's for joining us today to discuss electric vehicles and LELD's current offerings to electric vehicle owners. Now, maybe next time, Connor, we can get you to explain a little bit more about chargers and vehicles and when you should charge them and when you shouldn't, because as soon as you started talking about mileage to charge, I'm just like, well, how many miles do you get out of a battery? You know, what types of batteries are there? What kind of maintenance? I mean, because these have got to be intelligent chargers, because I know the batteries that are on my fishing boat, they have special trickle cycles that, you know, keep them charged and going.
Yep.
So I think that would be a great topic to get into, understanding that. So any case, just want to thank you for watching this episode of Watts and Drops, and again, thank Connor for being with us.